Why did you break his neck? What did Mohbad do that you had to buy a small coffin and squeeze in him? I would love to see Darosha understand and ask him those questions. I would love to see Wunmi understand and ask her, how did your husband move from bedroom to under the staircase? I will need to ask Kadura, when you were upstairs and you heard them fighting, what did you do? 2 people fighting in the bedroom, only one turned up dead, one turned up alive. Several questions to ask people. That is my why. That's why I'm still here. That is why I'm unresolved, I'm unshaken. Please, let's help Baba Mohbad. Let's support the movement. Let's support true justice. And may God bless you all. Once again, Papariano, thank you and God bless.
Yes, thank you very much. Round of applause to you, Justin. Thank you very much. Now, you're saying, again, that is why all the time I try to remove emotions from these things, and we have overinvested so much emotions in this case, and I think that is the reason why we're not having headlights, on some areas. For example, Conch Queen, if I ask you this question, at the time of the creation of this GoFundMe, were you present?
I don't have to be present. If it's for justice, why not? I don't have to be present. Honestly, I don't.
What is the conviction for what purpose? What was the earliest reason for the GoFundMe? What was it meant for? Can you please?
Okay, yes. I'll answer that, Papariano. Thank you so much. The GoFundMe is to see to the legal professional fees of the senior advocate of Nigeria, getting private investigators, getting a pathologist, organizing the toxicologist test, getting the autopsy test.
Okay.
Are we together? It is also going to encompass. No. I'm just trying to explain some of them to you. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay. It will also encompass the logistics of getting suspects and witnesses to the coroner inquest and the court. It will also help in defending the late Mohbad's estate, which involves properties and royalties. It will also help to settle all ancillary costs that may be related to the case, ancillary costs that we cannot determine now. And finally, after we have gotten judgment, it will help us also to have a befitting burial for Mohbad. So these are the clear objectives of the GoFundMe. The objectives are clear and without ambiguity. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
You mean the GoFundMe is going to be used to get suspects and witnesses to the coroner inquest?
There will be logistics. There will be costs attached to that. Yes, why not? Tracking down suspects, tracking down witnesses will require costs.
Is it our duty to raise money to get suspects and witnesses to the coroner inquest? Is that what you're saying?
The lawyers will do that, and that will require costs unless we don't want to accept the reality. If you are going to track down a suspect, if you are going to track down witnesses, it will require costs.
We have to pay for prime boys.
Papariano, on that, see, there are some costs that you
of the lawyers, and it will require costs. For you to track down your suspect, for you to track down witnesses, you will expend cost. Unless we don't want to face reality.
For example, right?
And all is coming from this, from the funds that will be pulled in.
Hold on,
again, this you are facing.
Can I speak to that? Let me speak to.
No. You're gonna come in. Let her handle this. You're coming.
No. Hold on,
first,
this is good for me. Okay, let me handle that, please. There are some
because she seemed not to know about this GoFundMe, and that's why there is this issue. Because I wanted her to handle it. She seemed to be more, advocacy.
I'm explaining the GoFundMe.
These are not. It's not valid. If these are the reason why we are.
What aspect of the GoFundMe do you want me to clarify?
This is the question. When was this GoFundMe created?
It was created about 2 weeks ago.
No, that's wrong.
No. Hold on. Let me explain that, Papariano. So that everybody can do
almost 4 months ago since December.
Hold on.
You're laughing. You don't even know.
Papariano.
All you have to do is scroll down and check the earliest money.
Papariano, hold on, please.
The earliest money is $40. You see that 4 months ago.
Papariano, that has been explained. Hold on.
Can I speak, please?
Papariano.
Chairman, can I please speak?
It's the truth. Can you just check your phone? Scroll it down. The earliest money is $40. I'm in front of everybody here. Is it? Am I lying? Everybody,
that was the opening balance that Famuyiwa has in that account.
Oh, really?
She doesn't know anything. Please, let me speak. Chairman, good morning, everybody.
Lady Aries, please, can you give me a moment, please, Lady Aries? Papariano, please. In response as we don't want to make this a very rowdy session. We don't want to, salient question needs to be asked, okay? And you will agree with me that if we begin to detail A, B, C, D to Z, then we are not going to leave all of this discussion. Now, the Gofundme was created in December, no doubt about that, with an opening balance of $40, right? And that was it. If you look at the date of the $40 and the next transaction is more than 3 to 4 months. The next transaction began, I think, in March.
And why is she saying it was created 2 weeks ago?
Hold on. Let me explain that. The GoFundMe was created few weeks ago for the Justice for Mobile movement when there was need to start raising funds to take care of it. Hold on, let me explain.
Okay, can you please expatiate the previous situation?
I will do that. I will do that. Hold on. Listen, please. When there was a resolution that we needed funds to pursue this case to get SAN and FAN, there was need to create a GoFundMe. All right? There was an agreement to create a GoFundMe. Now, Mr. Famiwa now said, and I quote, "Oh, we want to create a GoFundMe. Fine. But I think I have one that I created in December. That there was just an opening balance of 40. Oh, if you can use that instead of creating a new one." Oh, logically, people were like, okay, maybe people that were present at that time were like, okay, we needed to create one. Oh, you said you already have existing one that has not been used. So for you to prove that, check the transaction date of $40 and check the transaction date of the fund after that $40. You will see that gap. So that is where they resolve that, okay, fine, since you already have an existing one, there's no point to go and start reopening another one. Let's just continue with this. And that's how we began to, I'll put myself now, that one begins to now move and propagate that. What we have
was initially created for what? Justice for what?
Justice for Mohbad, yes.
For Mohbad.
Yeah.
Okay. And then later, what happened to it? That is, it was not functioning?
Because there was no need for it.
It was created, but there was no need for it.
The thing is this, who created it at that point in time? Who created it? That's what you should understand. Try to see substance over intentions. That's what we want to bring out at this point. But like I said yesterday, one of the resolutions is that no single penny will be spent from that GoFundMe. No single penny. The funds there will be transferred on any day using LENFI rates and transfer it into Access Bank.
Hey man, you're not getting the logic here.
No, let's put
that aside.
Okay, fine.
Man, we were here with Muiwa. Yeah. Why can't we wait until Monday? Why did they presume thinking that the corona inquest is going to end on Monday, so they quickly have to get a GoFundMe right now? Then
do we need to pay this?
Why didn't they have that initiative?
Do we need to pay the SAN? Do we need to pay the SAN?
Okay, now
we need to pay the legal team.
Okay, but that's just an excuse. The money is still there. Have we paid the SAN? The money is still there. Where did we get money that we was used to pay the SAN? Why was the rush?
But you said something. Hold on, Papariano. You know that the SAN has resumed, and no SAN will resume or will do anything without a commitment.
They were previously in account.
So if I have a promissory note from Bank A, which is due on 2 to 3 months' time. I can go to Bank B and say, Bank B, I have a promissory note for the next 3 months. Please, can I get some money from you to foot my bill right now until my promised note matures?
You saying this lawyer was taken on
pro bono, on credit,
on credit,
on credit.
That's the thing.
Papariano, the most important thing is.
Anyway, see, if you look at the games that was played here, you have to be here. Were you here when Muyiwa came?
No, I came a day.
You have to be here when Andy came, Gurexi came, Muyiwa came here talking. You have to be here to understand what happened that day. It was not only my decision that stopped everybody. It was from the conversation. I mean, when we see the way it was going, on one gram, light on first came on, light on. Okay, light on came on. Oh, I created the GoFundMe. Okay, it's only made from aristocrats. It's only made for my friends in America. I have a restaurant. Okay, because they want to support and they don't have enemies. I have a restaurant. It's created for my people.
Papariano,
Okay, and I said, why didn't you have a WhatsApp group?
No, we have passed that stage that the movement has taken over.
Something because people don't understand this thing. This is public fund.
So that's why we want you to. That's why we are explaining now, so that the public can understand.
I don't want them to be seeing me like a bad person for asking right questions. They were not answered.
Hold on. Whoever created it is irrelevant now. Justice for Mobile Movements has taken over that GoFundMe. And I think that's what we should propagate from here. We have taken, whoever created it is irrelevant right now. Okay? Like I said, the account needs to be linked to a foreign
account. Let's bring in Adenike here, Chairman. Go on, Adenike.
If Baba Aloba has...
Adenike came after me. I want to speak.
We'll bring you in. Let's just have
Let Momeris talk. Let's Momeris talk.
So
I'll wait.
Okay,
thank you.
Papariano.
Let's try to have
Papariano. The objective of the GoFundMe, is it clear to everyone?
No. I mean, you see, Chairman, you know, I remember when you came, I told you, I advised you to try to join this team, and so you'll be able to, you know, with your energy, you'll be able to get some of these things fixed. Okay, and that's what you're doing right now. As long as I see you as somebody who wants the better. I mean, it's just maybe any of the TikToker, just like, I mean, she come in. I don't know how much she knows about this case, first of all, but I know once sometimes she comes in and she talked about one or two things, okay? And again, the idea she was establishing that Mohbad died at home, I mean, I don't think that is nice enough. The last time we saw Mohbad alive was in the show. So Mohbad could have died on the way. It could have even been in that show. We don't have a video of him in that show. So we when we analyze it, we look at every areas. We don't make friends with suspects. We don't make friends with witnesses or whoever. All of those guys, in one way or the other, they have informations that is needed for us to unravel this death. Okay, and we must look at all of them in the same way as either witnesses or suspect. Okay, and so that is established. On the side of the money, you are involved, and I mean everybody can hear from you. Everybody, Chairman is involved and is assuring that with the money, I mean, the money is it's in a safe hand. It's in a safer hand. By the kind of job that he do, you can Google him out. He's on the internet. You can find him. It's not somebody who is hiding. Okay, you can trust Chairman. Chairman is there, but the others, though, we don't have much information about them. But it's okay. It's fine. So let us just take that one like that. For you, Chairman, believe me, a lot of things are just going to work. We'll try everything possible to see that this works out.
Clap. Press your clap button. Press your clap button.
Go on, Lady Iris. And Lady Iris, you know, we have to work to that
press
direction.
Clap button first. Papariano, let's clap first now.
It's okay.
Clap.
It's okay, Chairman.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Go on, Lady Iris.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I actually greet you according to your time zone. Justice for Mohbad.
Justice for all.
Chairman, I would like to say thank you. I know I sent you a message to have Crunch Queen come to Papariano to talk, and I'm glad you honored or you acknowledge that and see reason in that. So to me, that is number one example that you are ready to listen to advice from the public. I represent the public, and I want to appreciate that. And I also want to appreciate Queen Crush.
Lady Aries, you are my person now. You are my person now. What's it yourself? If you fight, we go settle.
Yeah,
Cross
so
point.
I also want to appreciate you specially for, I believe probably chairman spoke to you that Lady Eri said you must come to Papariano to apologize, and you accepted, because sometimes me, I can be tough head too. I would say lie, but you obliged to that, and that's a credit to you too. But having said that, to be honest with you, I thought you were gonna come and establish a relationship, apologize, make more of apology than more of good for me. And I'm getting text messages
I
as
apologize before you came, Lady Aries. I
No,
did.
I've been here. I've been here since from the beginning. I heard the
My
apology.
apology was first. My apologies was first before I delved into other matters.
I was here. I was here even before I was accepted. I was here even when the other life went off and this life came on. So we've been here chit chatting all night long.
Thank you.
But the apology was brief. That's what I'm trying to say. And the GoFundMe conversation is getting longer. So people are saying she's only here to advertise.
Papariano, they drag
it's
the
Papariano
GoFundMe
that dragged
longer. Now
GoFundMe.
Papariano, they drag that GoFundMe
Now,
longer.
Papariano,
Don't be me.
Lady Aries,
We should have just made it a apology, just like my person now. Okay, I'm sorry, people that I'm saying if you don't pay into the GoFundMe, you are anti-justice. I'm sorry, I don't mean it that way. It just came out that way.
There is no best way, Lady Aries. There is no best way to craft an apology. You will agree. There's no template for that. Okay, if it's your own turn, you may not say it the way I said it.
Yeah,
Okay? So there is no template.
I understand.
What I'm learning is that I apologize to Barrister Odumosu.
Okay.
I understand, but I think
Exactly. So there is no template. So I don't know where you're trying to drive at.
Crosscode,
I may not say the way you want.
wait,
You may not say it the way
you
I
are
want.
saying it
Crosscode
again.
is okay.
You
Crosscode is
are
okay.
being
Lady Aries,
fussy about it again. But I just feel that yes,
Lady
sir.
Aries, let me do this again. Let me do this again. On behalf of Crunch Coin, Justice for Mobile Movement, everyone, I want to tender this unreserved apology to every member of the public, hosts, public, sympathizers, commentators. I want to just apologize to everyone in whatever the team have aired in the past, utterances, behaviors, I deeply apologize. And I want you to accept that apology from deep of my heart on behalf of Baba Aloba. That Ilelo Shesi, there's no anti-justice. There's nobody that is against the justice. We are just working together as a family. Please, I want you all, the dearest, and everyone hearing my voice, please, we do apologize. Sincere apology to everyone. We will correct our mistakes and we'll move forward. Thank you, ladies. I think we should just move to the next, please. If you accept that apology, please.
Of course, now even the one she did, I accept it. So no, I mean we are one.
Thanks for accepting, Lady Aries. Oshe.
You are my person now. This justice, we must get them by fire, by force.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
We give ourselves that boost, but when we get to the opponent, we are one. We are one. So that is that. I also discussed about this GoFundMe of a thing that the dollar to naira is crashing or appreciating, depending on where you are looking it from. I will call it crashing. People in Nigeria will call it appreciating. So I think the amount that is realized in that account now should actually, I think we should close it and exchange it at today's exchange rate before it further drops. Then maybe create a fresh one without Muyiwa's name, because a lot of people are also having problem with that Famuyiwa Ayodele because of his utterances, in the past. They are very, condescending and segregating. So if we take advantage of this fact that, okay, dollar is $1 to 1,000 naira now, and it's going to be further dropping. If you keep it there, you might be surprised by the time you guys realize the 25,000 or 50,000, your $1 will be equivalent to 400 naira. So that's another point I want to point out. Then the next thing is, I know Papariano touched it a little bit with these two legal places or two legal teams or something.
Two chambers.
That area is still a little gray. And maybe when you want to explain, I'm going to ask one or two questions there. Maybe that will help us understand a little better. But please, when you want to explain, you tone down your voice. I also have a very high pitch, and I know Papariano, everybody always complain, say tone it down, reduce the volume, and also slow. You turn it down and say it a little slower. It's 4 a.m. my time. I might not be able to grasp everything perfectly. So because I know I have a memo from Barrister Taiwo Odumosu that the autopsy and the PI, private investigator, they are ready to roll that out, but they need fund. And I think I created a WhatsApp group for the people that were in that conversation, and I included chairman. But later, I actually called chairman multiple times. He did not join the group. And I later realized that he had a death in the family. So they need the money now to have, maybe by Monday or so, have the autopsy embanked on by the pathologist. But now that what I'm hearing is Barrister Odumosu is only handling, according to you, he's only handling the DNA aspects, and Barrister Shitu will be taking on the rest. If he is the lead team, is he having a problem with the pathologist that has been lined up to take on that area? Because I listened to, some people sent me the clip from York where you said that Barrister Shitu has not requested for money for autopsy and PI. And when he does...
Just because before people begin to leave, everybody, I'm on the GoFundMe. I just donated $200 and I'm there right now. It's Papariano. You see my name is there on the top.
Clap for yourself, Papariano.
To show you, but anyway, this is just it.
That's the way.
Go there right
Papariano, what drink do you take? Gouda?
No, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Since chairman is involved and you have clarity, you can work and see.
How many lions for Papariano?
Papariano, thank you.
To everybody, let's try to support and get that. Let's get that going. Let's
do everything.
Let us support Baba Mohbad.
No, you be boss. Thank you, Papariano.
Thanks. Chairman, just take it easy. So let us do our best. Let's get it going. Let's double the numbers if possible. I will continue to, once I put my hand on it, we'll continue to promote it and we'll share it to give it a try. This is another try to make sure there is nothing that is done well with that money. Money is always needed, but let the money be used for good purposes. So everybody, I have opened this course. Those of you, my gifters and all of you blessed people around the world, you can go in there, click on the GoFundMe. If you don't have the link, just ask right now. Make sure you come back, you challenge me. I have $200. I'm challenging all of you. Make sure if I put 2, you put 3. Huh?
Yes, my man. That's my man.
You must beat me. It's a competition right now. I must be the lowest. Okay.
Papariano lewa lere o.
Don't, we are 450.
Don't leave ogun titan. Olùgbàlà jagun molu.
All right, maybe you can go with your speech of the Irish, please. I mean, let's not.
Papariano, please, can I quickly say something? Papariano, before Queen's woman, Queen's queen go. Please, I'm very sorry. Sorry, please, Chairman. Please, let me say something.
No, I will not agree. Call it well.
Crush Queen.
Crunch Queen.
Yeah, from the last report from the Corolla inquest, what I heard was that our son has to beg to stay in the courts. I want to ask if he has been given, a permission to take his position in the inquest.
Which son is that?
Tanshutu was actually begged to stay in that Corolla.
Let me help you iron that. No. Actually, what happened was that they said the public son, Bankole and Smith, were not allowed to present in the last inquest, and the same reasons was applied to Wahab Shitu, but Wahab Shitu stood up and went closer to the coroner and said some things that, he's just here for decorations. So what we are trying to make sure is that I hope he has filed properly so that the next inquest, he will not face the same problem that the other son faced. Because in the previous inquest on March, Bankole's son spoke in that inquest, but in this past one, he was unable to speak. So we hope that they take note of this and fix this, because we just want to have it smooth going. So that's just the question.
Thank you, Papariano, and to the public. All the legal issues have been settled, and there's no problem. And
all right, someone says share the link. How do we share the link? I think money is the real deal right now.
Except to type.
Guys, we know what we want to do now. Okay, if possible, let us. Double that GoFundMe if possible. Okay, all of you, if you can double it, just do it right now. And I'm saying it. Let us just do it with good faith and see what comes, okay, as a result. We have a lot of great people that are in right now, and you know how we do our thing. Money is needed, okay? We are here for what is right, okay? But at the same time, we also have to lend our support. So make sure you do that. Those of you who have the link.
The link has been shared. So you can look at the comment section.
How many of you still do not have the link?
The link has been shared.
Okay. And if you are still facing any difficulty, make sure you contact us, and then we can share it to you.
And please make sure it's the right one.
And now, guys, what we should do, let all of us copy the link and post it on our profile page, all right? So that people can easily access it. Just write support just for Mohbad here and put the link. How do you do that? Let me see if I can guide you guys on that.
Papi, I'm here now. Am I free to talk?
1 minute. Let me quickly get people on this one.
Okay, Papariano, sorry. Like I said, today is going to be a busy day for the team. We are having a meeting in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
To set up for the meeting.
Should I do it now or later?
Chairman, please let me talk before you go, sir. Please.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I will do that later. Later, I'm going to do that.
You have sent us an errand, so okay, go ahead, Adenike.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everybody.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
There's one thing I want to say before you go, before I continue with my atutono.
Woto.
Please, sir. It's not woto.
Okay.
I'm going to make a proverb in Yoruba.
All right.
Oni oba man fi ori bibe se. Eni tó bá yẹ kéèyàn fún ní iyì ká fún. When we started this journey, nobody employed anybody.
Correct.
We just stood up, all of us, and we were doing it out of love that we have for Mohbad. If anything like this has to come up, it has to be public. If we look at this justice for Mohbad race, I'm sorry to say this, because I will say it the way it is. I don't like the fact that Mommy Aries is here and I want to talk, but I have no choice. But it is not because I'm seeing her. I have never spoken to her in my life. I don't have a number. I have never attacked or spoke to her on any platform. This is my first time. And what I'm going to say is, I remember the days when we started this journey. You need to come and see this woman with Tenyomo logo the way they will sit down from night till morning analyzing this issue. But if we women are saying the men are not doing it right, they are not united, why are we women doing the same thing? We are fast to accuse one another. If you object any decision, they will be saying you are anti-justice. And the reason why I said that proverb, we have to respect one another. Mohbad's dad cannot just stand up one day and just bring anything to us without carrying us along. I said something on Ish Talk about 4 days ago. In abroad, we are all busy. In this week now, today is Saturday, I've only slept in my room, in my house, for just one night. Tonight will be the second night. So how do you expect me to know what is going on social media? I said we need to know the people that will be working with Baba Mohbad, with the legal team. And we need a media person. And I volunteered myself that day that I will be paying that media person monthly. What they need to do is just passing the information from the legal team, anything that needs to be out, because not every information that they need to pass to the public, anything that public needs to hear, they will pass it to the media that will be getting paid. We open Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, what else again? Maybe YouTube. And at the same time, on the daily basis, the media person, any information that any host needs to know and analyze on their page, they will know that today we have the legal team, we have media person. The reason for the media team is for them to be talking to the legal team and bring the information that needs to pass to the public to the media person. And the media person will just be updating it on the page. Yesterday, somebody came to my Facebook to abuse me because I updated something there. You can't expect me to be listening to all hosts. Let's say this Mohbad race that we're doing now. Papariano is here. Ish Talk is there. Westo is there. Arifa is there. Buki Jesse is there. If you want to have fun, you know where to go. If you want to educate yourself, you know where to go. And so people with your own intelligence will always stick to your page. People that lost me, they know what I'm doing in my page, will stick to me. So if we need to pass anything to the public, we don't need to be going to people's platform. They need to have a media person, open media on Mohbad's name, and it will depend on the public. Maybe they are going to leave that page for that person, or we are going to use it to continue educating our people in Nigeria. I learned a lot in this journey of Mohbad, and nobody called me or employed me, but it will be a slap on my face if you have to impose anything on myself to put it on my page without carrying me along. I can decide not to pay the Gofundme like Papariano said today, because Papariano cannot tell me what to do. I'm sorry. But everything has to be transparent. Everything has to be transparent. Like this apology thing that we're talking about today now. Nobody needs to be going around to apologize on every platform. If we have had these media pages, the media person will just update apology letter on behalf of everybody, on behalf of Mr. Baba Mohbad, and update it on that page. And we will all go there, pick it, and tell all our audience on our platforms. And number two, Mr. Muyiwa needs to come to the public again, because I was here when he said we are mourning more than the bereaved. It's a slap on our face. They can't do it alone.
Just a quick one, that you cannot cry more than the parents.
Yeah.
And even
it's the same thing. That means we're mourning more than the bereaved.
Careful, because people invested too much on this, even more than the parents. We have to understand this. Even the parents do not know the son that they don't know what they lost. We should stop pretending because they are the parents. Mama Mohbad is there.
Pretend.
Mama Mohbad is there.
Let us stop condemning ourselves because we are objecting your decision. Carry everybody along. Hold on, Papariano. We need unity in this journey. We can be donating money. We can donate billions without getting any result if we are not united. We don't need to call a meeting that Papariano has to be talking to Arifa has to be talking to Papariano, or we all have to come together. What can bring us together is the media. If we have this in place, we are educating people that are living back in Nigeria. It is not about apology. I am just telling you the facts. There are some things that in the past I wanted to pass to Mohbad's dad. I always called the people that were close to Mohbad's dad and they always turned me down. If we know the people that are working closely with Mohbad's dad and the team, they will pass any message that we need, the public needs, to the media, and the media will be updating it on the page on a daily basis. So I don't need to come to Papariano before listening to anything. How do you expect me now that is working to be going to Bukis JC to stay there for 7 hours before I get the information that I need? But in a just short flyer, the media can be updating every hour because you will be getting paid for it. The reason why we are having this problem of divide and rule, it is because we're not doing things the way it's supposed to be done. We are not doing it right. This is Operation Do It Right. We need pages, we need platforms with Mohbad's name. To get Instagram, the same thing. You will go there, you pick your own and come and analyze it to your audience. You go to Instagram, you will see the same thing there. It's one person that knows how to operate computer, social media, that will be doing this for us on a daily basis. I have volunteered myself that I can pay this person if they get one person. And it's going to bring transparency to whatever we are doing.
Okay, thank you, Adenike, for that beautiful submission.
You're welcome.
Spot on. Papariano, I don't know who copied each other. I'm sorry, I'm just on the lighter note. What I'm trying to say is that the same thing that Papariano echoed early hours today, we have noted all of those issues. We are going to sit down and go back and ruminate on all of those issues. You are very spot on.
Sir, hold on, sir. You know this thing is going to bring unity among all the men and women because there will be no place to hide if you want to do any hanky-panky.
I understand. Thank you, sir. You are very spot on. So all those points noted. We are going to go back and deliberate and work on that. All points noted. And two, permit me to say this, that we can, we are all individuals and adults. We can dictate how an adult wants to do his things, want to manage his assets, his our financings and stuff. But we have resolved that for the movement to succeed, we need to have a common purse for everything that we want to do. I want to reiterate again that if anyone has...
because we are not.
So anyone has any sum of donations and stuff like that, I think it's better we channel it through the movement account, which is Access or Gofundme, where we can then begin to dissipate that expenditure from there to people that we have hired professionally.
And there's another thing I want to ask you, sir.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, when you finish.
Okay, so we appreciate that if we, for us to now say, okay, we'll hire somebody's going to be responsible for that. We won't be able to account for that. And how do we now measure
Hello, baby.
And everything? So we want to be able to measure, measure our impact and measure our achievement. So we always we always want to calm everybody and to say let's support the movement. All the points noted, we'll take it on board. You are sent out on an errand. Definitely we will look into all of those areas. The PR, one media outlet, fantastic idea. In fact, as we are talking about
thank you, Chairman.
It was just
let us all go support the GoFundMe.
So thank you, Ms. Adenike. Thank you, Lady Aries. Thank you, everyone on this platform today.
Yeah.
I want to
let me quickly say something. Let us really flood the GoFundMe now. And I stay on my point so we can cash it out ASAP before the dollar crash or naira appreciate, either way.
The people abroad would not like that statement too.
I know. Me, I don't like it either.
but as a Nigerian, I would love to say, but people in abroad would not like it too.
I told you, Obi said, let's bring it to 1-to-1. I was like, she will be okay, sha. So let's actually, I've never done one. I'll find a way of doing it.
Good morning, Chairman. Please don't go yet. Don't go yet, please, Chairman. Please don't go yet.
I'll come back later, please.
Chairman, please don't go yet, please. Please, this is
Okay,
Susan.
I'm going to be quiet so Susan can talk.
Yeah, please don't go yet, please. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Yes, I've been listening to you guys for the past hour now. It's past my bedtime, and this is how we've been since this Justice for Mohbad started. Yes, I have a little problem with this decision taken this morning. My reason why we have a problem, Chairman, if you are going to bring everybody together under one roof to fight this Justice for Mohbad, there's something you people are leaving out. The public lawyer, I think, I'm not going to curse anybody here. I think I'm one of the oldest person that started this Justice for Mohbad. We've been through a lot. We've seen a lot. But something is being left out this morning that I'm not happy with it. They mentioned public lawyer. I remember Papariano mentioned public lawyer, and Queen kicked that option out right away. If the public lawyer is not added to this latest movement, that means something is still missing out. That means we are still divided. So for this to move forward, for this Gofundme to move forward, I think the public lawyer has not been fully paid. You know, public lawyer is part of this justice. So we need to bring everybody to under the same roof. If this money that everybody is going to donate to this Gofundme will cover the public lawyer, that's fine. I will be fine by that, because the public lawyer is fighting for justice for Mohbad. He's not fighting for me. He's not fighting for any other group. He's still the same justice for Mohbad. He signed a contract. He had a payment plan that he gave to everybody. We need to see Shitu's payment plan, if all is going to be done equally. So if people is going to donate money into this Gofundme, I'm going to suggest the public lawyer need to be brought under the same roof with these you people. If not, to me, there's still division. If that is not done, and for you guys to reach out to the foundation who is fighting for this justice, then there's still division. For me, I'm not going to accept it, because Queen kicked against it right away when it was mentioned. So what is the problem with Baba Mohbad's thing that you people don't want to reach out to public lawyer?
Since I now understand,
Chairman, that is the Gofundme. That is the NGO you and I discussed about.
Let me address that.
No, not Coco Foundation. No. Other universe, the one you and I.
No, I want to get this clear. What's the foundation? Because I know that you can't just go to the inquest without an authority backing, sending you. So
that universe was Zobia.
Is that that's the name of the organization?
Yes.
Ada Universe Wazobia.
Yeah. And that was Zobia Foundation.
Which one would I take now, madam?
No, sorry. And that was Zobia Foundation.
It's an established NGO. Okay.
It's an NGO. Okay.
This is a history behind it, Chairman. If you remember, there was a time we talked about even before Wahab Shitu came, Muyiwa was approached to be offered this son, and Muyiwa told them that the money for the son should be given to him, that he can get a better person, or he will get, a person of his choice. Like his priority was just too much. Okay, it was just like about he has to do it and no one else. Like if you want to get lawyer, whatever, it has to be through him. So, and the foundation, at the end of the day, they got the lawyer, they got the son. The son was in the last inquest for justice for Mohbad, but came through that NGO. And they even proposed to Muyiwa. How did I know this? I didn't know this. It was a question that was given to Muyiwa in front of him here. That was the first time I was having that information. They asked him that, they told him that a son was proposed to Baba before this past inquest to join hand with the Odumosu barrister, because there was a little bit of a shortcoming in the March inquest. And Baba said they should go meet Muyiwa. When they got to Muyiwa, Muyiwa said, that one is public lawyer, that they already have private lawyer. Okay, and they just wanted to expand the team with the son that the foundation has already paid for. About 15 million or so, they used to hire that son. And I think 5 million was paid or whatever. The person explained it here. And so they wanted to add that son to this type of Dumos just to expand them. But now Muyiwa kicked against it. Instead, he chose the way to Gofundme to get his own lawyer. He chose the way to go for Gofundme to get his own lawyer. Which I know.
Please, you're saying? Time management, please. I understand all of
these things were things I didn't do well. I would just say, let us just let that be in the past. Let us let that be in the past, Susan. Okay. There will still be support. There will still be support to the foundation. The foundation is an established foundation. No worry. The foundation should just keep doing its good job, and good, well-meaning people will still support. Okay. One should not hinder the order. Let them all flock together. We already have a full house. Okay, there's a promise already here with the full. Adibin Wahab Tutu was not here right now.
So when Crunch Queen is talking,
no, it's okay. That is over. That is over.
No, let's forget about that. Let's move forward from here. So, Susie, thank you for that submission. I'm already aware, but I want to give you kudos for bringing it up. We'll look into all of this, and we'll come up with a position.
Yeah, and Chairman, don't forget. They can even share information together. That will be very helpful to this case. Very helpful.
Yeah. And so everybody, in fact, like I always say, if you fire from 21 cylinder, I'm up for it. The more.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you
so much, everyone. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Once again,
we can do the other analysis by ourselves. You guys will hear us in the comment section. Thank you so much. See you guys later. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
We are known for analyzing here, and we'll continue on that analysis to see.
Oh, Crunch Queen is not leaving.
Oh my God, please, can you take it easy, Lady Harris? Let everybody be in their own box. It's a discussion.
Oh, I thought maybe she was leaving too.
No. Do you have any issue with her? Please, let's not go there.
I'm glad she's out.
Okay, we'll be expecting the best with the men are on ground.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, we'll be expecting the best. Just go do your GoFundMe and have your popcorn and sit behind and expect the best. Okay, it's the best from this moment onward. It's only gonna be good news. Good news. Okay. So if you want the good news, just go do your own. Papariano is there. You can see $200. Sure. Make sure you put in more than me. That's the little I have for now. If they are doing better, if everything is going on fine, I will even top it. I will want to top it. Not top moving, but I would just want to make it to appreciate more. To do better. So everybody,
yes, I'm here. Good afternoon.
We'll start the campaign. The campaign for the GoFundMe has started now, and we'll continue doing that as long as we are live. Go on, comrade.
Good afternoon.
Go on, we hear you.
Yes, I'm here. I got an invitation. Madam Harris, good afternoon.
Good morning.
Good morning. I got an invitation to join the meeting. I'm not aware of the point of discussion. I just came in now.
No, sorry, there is no meeting ongoing here, please. Maybe you sent requests and accepted you. We were just trying to rub mind on one or two things, and that was over. So we are just back to the normal discussion. So
Good
there is no
morning,
meeting.
everybody. I think maybe you can wait a
Who
little while
invited
so
you?
that you will understand what we are
Can
doing
you please tell
before
us
we
who
can.
invited you? Well, how did you get the invitation?
No, I just got invitation from
Was
this.
it a bit of someone? A bit of someone?
Yes. No, just from this platform.
Yeah, go do DNA if not a bit of someone. No drag issue.
Àbí wọ́n ni bàbá bébì?
No, auntie. Emma, Emma,
Good morning,
Àwọn wá
everybody.
bàbá bébì ni o.
Bàbá bébì ó dùn rí náà. Àwa la fẹ́ rí.
I think what happened today. What happened today is a bit good and way forward for us because I believe we are moving forward every day. And Papariano have done something incredible to me.
I don't take praise. If you are new here, you know how we do things. We are strict on the subject. Okay, guys know these things. Please do not repeat it. I don't speak around myself, please. Let's talk about the subject. It's very important.
Yes, that is what I'm trying to say.
I know. And don't focus on me as a subject, please.
I'm not focusing on you. I'm just using you as an example.
I don't like to hear it. You know what I'm saying, please. It doesn't sound well in my ear. Just talk about the subject, please.
Yeah, that is the subject, Papariano, because the subject is that all of us kick against the Gofundme at the beginning. And since you are the leader of this platform, you raise and improve and drop on the Gofundme from this platform as well. So there's no how we are going to continue without making mention of your name. So if we make mention of your name today, you need to take us for that, just for this sake of Gofundme, because you have led with the sign of good leader. So we have to talk about that.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate it. Next, please.
No, I'm still on my submission, please. So what I want to continue about that is that I think by now every one of us have listened to both Chairman and Crush Queen, and we need to continue to support the Gofundme. But I have one advice for the people who are leading the team now, that they need to do some more of know the way they bring submission to the public. I think I'm talking about the tone of presentation, because all of us, we are not the same and we are not being brought up the same way. So if we want to talk to ourselves, we should at least lower down our tone so that it will not be harsh, as if that we are using a kind of commanding tone or being too harsh on ourselves on what we are discussing. So that is what I noticed, and I think I should just bring it up so that we can pass it on to everybody that is in the team who are going to be coming up to the public to present anything to us, so that some people will not be saying that why is this person talking like this? Is he commanding us, or is he trying to be a kind of rude to people? We are different. But so far so good. I think we are a little bit ahead of where we have before. So from now, I think we need to continue preaching the song of supporting the Gofundme, and I think that is a good thing for us to achieve today. Everybody is coming together to speak in one voice. I think for the first time in the past 6 or 7 months ago now, it's a good thing. And it is beginning already, and I pray to God that it should continue like this, please.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone from here. I just have. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
I can
Yes, you
hear
can go
you.
ahead.
Yes, I
Okay.
can hear
Okay.
you.
Okay. Thank you. I I appreciate today. We've been praying for unity, and I can see it on now. I want to say little thing about our unity. For we to have a total unity, I think the public are responsible for footing the bills of these barristers. So if the Adas Foundation is also for the public, and Baba's own also is for the public, I believe it's just same public that is for justice for Mohbad. If they are the one, then we should see a way of accommodating the Adas Foundation or so, barrister, into this. You know, this is a very big case. A very big case. If we even have 10 sons, it's even good for us. So, since the public are responsible for footing the bills, I think the management of Baba's legal team should look into it. The son is going to be of help to us. Let us find a way to put him, to accommodate him, so it can be of a good drive for us all. My little submission. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And that is well taken. I will tell you honestly, I have spoken to the chairman on the phone, and I think it was just going to be handled stage by stage, but it is something I have put forward to him also, because Barrister Smith and Bankole SAN, they are not fighting for a separate justice, and we do not have a separate public. It is one public fighting for the same justice, and I think it is only going to be a formidable force if we all collaborate together and have one pause, one justice cause, one movement. I think it's going to be fantastic. And I know when we vested when we vet this Smith and Bankole, they've had several cases, or one case with the Elegushis, and Otuni or something like that. Wọn kì í ṣe àjèjì ara wọn ṣá. They know that if Bankole and Smith are in this case, they know that anybody that needs to go down will go down. And I know they've been trying to prevent them from being in this case. So I'm going to continue to appeal and beg if we can bring everybody, just like Susan have said publicly, and just like I have been saying in private, and I've been discussing. I have a lot of information actually from all parties. Like I've always been saying, I'm not even a fan of Barrister Odumosu, but for justice, I will support him. I'm not even. I just got the phone number of Barrister Shitu, whom I intend to call today. When after I've
Sorry,
had.
sorry, ma, for cutting you off. Sorry, ma. I would like to hear from Crunch Queen since she is part of Baba's legal team. Let's hear from her. So if she can go and discuss this with them, it will help us that they accommodate him. Let's hear from her. Thank you, ma.
So much, Sir Pet Cage. I hope I got it right. I'm not part of Baba's legal team, okay? So let me just try to clarify that. But I will pass on the information. But I just want to say this. I think Baba has a right to choose his own team of lawyers. But I'm not holding brief for Baba. So if he's going to accommodate Smith and Bankole, why not? To be honest, why not? Because the battle for justice can be fought from different angles. And if they are willing to expand the current legal team to accommodate another chamber, in all honesty, why not? I'm being honest. This is my own opinion. Why not? So I pass it across to those very close to Baba. Thank you, Lady Aries. Thank you, Susie, for justice.
Thank you very much. And let me just piggyback on that. Just FYI, even let me put it this way, even the oppositions, when they get to court, they share notes. If I am a prosecutor and you and Candy Crunch Queen is a defense team, even when we get to court, we share notes. If I have to come up with my witnesses, I have to let them know so they can prepare their own cross-examination. So really, in the actual courtroom, they will be working together in the actual courtroom. I think the major part of it is the contribution going to one purse and one purse dispensing the funds to pay these people. And I think, that is the major aspect of this case, because when they actually, Shitu and Barita Smith and Bankole, they know themselves. They are local at the position in the field. So it's not that, so they will definitely share and rub minds in the courtroom. But for us to have a single pause and stop saying, oh, this is Baba's legal team, this is the public legal team, because in fairness, if we are going to say that way, then public pay for public, Baba pay for Baba. But if public is paying for Baba, then public is another public or a segregated public is paying for Bankole, then we are still not together. I think this is just my take, and it's subject to debate.
You're absolutely on point, Lady Aries. Absolutely on point. So we'll take the submission to Baba and see if they can accommodate Smith and Bankole to come on board. To be honest, on point.
Yeah, sorry. So if that will happen, then they that's is it Gofundme or whichever way she has been using to get funds from the public too. Since all if they come together, I'm talking about if they come together now, then it means that there should be a kind of collapsing the account together. Maybe Adas whatever bring down his own whatever down to, so everything now will remain under, so or Baba's team now will spearhead everybody. Everything now comes to the table of a Baba's team, both Ada supporters and the fund raised, everything comes, since the public will be responsible for the payments. I don't know if if my point is right. I'm just
let me come in here. Let me come in here because Pet Cage. Let me come in here. I'm not holding brief for Baba, and I'm not committing to anything. I'm not committing to Smith and Bankole coming on board, so that nobody quotes me. I'm not committing to that. All I'm saying is I will pass on the submission proposed by Lady Aries, Susie for Justice, to the team, and they will find a resolution around that. So I, as a person, I am not committing to anything. So please, I just want to be clear. Thank you.
And Crunchy Queen, I'm sorry. I'm hearing that there is a coconut GoFundMe foundation. I don't know even if that coconut stuff is still on, but the lady Susan, if I'm not mistaken, is Sharon that we all used to be together. If you want, I can give you or we can furnish you her number. And I know Susan, she can speak for herself, but she also donated into that GoFundMe. And I know that 100% Susan said she has collected her money back. I'm really not sure if that GoFundMe is still functioning, but it can also be collapsed into anyway because we have not even spoken to them since December or thereabout. But I know that chairman brought it up to my attention today and we spoke on that GoFundMe. I believe I still have her phone number. I can furnish you with her phone number and you can speak to her. But I am 100% sure she will not have any problem with that because she is also Justice for Mohbad. So that would
all right, lady. Okay.
be a problem.
Okay. Thank you, Lady Aries, but I wouldn't want to support collapsing one GoFundMe into another. There is only one authentic GoFundMe currently running, which Baba himself made a video about. And that is the GoFundMe link that you will find on Bookie Joseph's blog page. You will also find it on my page on Facebook. Because when you start collapsing one GoFundMe into the other, Lady Aries, it go cause wahala. It go cause wahala. And to avoid it, let each one run by itself. But let the public know the GoFundMe that we are referring to avoid bias, to avoid misconception, or to avoid error, to be honest. So me, I will not support collapsing the Coconut Foundation GoFundMe into the one Baba himself is promoting, Lady Aries. I no go lie you. I will not support it, honestly.
Maybe I didn't use the right English. What I mean by should we close it and put the money from there into this? That's what I'm envisaging.
No. Well, it's the same thing. Collapsing is simply mean moving money into one and just let one be running. All I'm saying is that would not be advisable because at the end of the day, it's going to cause problems. It's going to cause problems. So let the one that, not to be honest, Lady Aries, let the one that Baba himself is championing, that has the name of 4 trustees. Baba's name is there, Famuyiwa's name is there, Bukky Joseph's name is there, and Light on Paul's name is there. That is the one that is, that is the one that is being used to fund his legal expenses. So
Madam, please.
Go ahead, sir.
Please. You see, the Bible says, in all we are getting, we should do what we should get, wisdom. Please, I know you and Lady Aries might be having 1 or 2 things, but what we are doing here
no, we don't have anything, no. Now, we all meet on this platform. We don't get anything.
Hold on, man.
I just want to clarify that part. We don't get anything.
Okay, taking. What we are doing here today is a way forward. And what I've said, I am not saying you have accepted. I am saying take it to your people and discuss this with them. And I am seeing possible means of this helping us. I do not know Ada's whatever, but I have heard of her. I've listened to her some time ago, maybe September, October, yes. I listened to her very well, and I know that lady is humble. She doesn't have issues. Okay, if someone on our own stood up and said, no, we are going to fight for Mohbad, and they decided to hire a lawyer, a son, okay, you should know that they want justice. And if these people have gone this far, there is no point of pulling them down. If you are talking of Baba, is it Baba that is paying? It is the people. So when we are talking of public, it's still one a same set of people we're talking about. What is the essence of having two Gofundme? If you say the two should move, then let the two Gofundme be posted in same platform everywhere, since we are fighting same cause. But I am saying there is no need for this power tussle. I am just saying power tussle here. There is no need for that. What we need to do, Baba, sorry, man. Let me
interject you?
before I lose my point, sorry, man. What we are saying here is that Baba's team spearhead everything, but let Bankole Smith be admitted into the team. Since we are expanding, then every fund raised for Bankole Smith should be moved over, since we have the chairman who is knowledgeable in accounting. He can also audit the accounts of the other people, since it's public fund, and we all move on. Please, we just need to move on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Can I respond to that, please?
Okay.
So do you want to go first, or can I respond?
No, you go first. Go first.
All right. You know, Petke, just a quick response to that. There's a foundation that has its primary goal. Okay. The foundation, I don't know the name. Okay, the public lawyer where it's coming from. It has a foundation. It owes the society a duty. Okay, so if that foundation decide to embark on Just for Mohbad, it's a good thing for that foundation, and that foundation has members. Okay, and as long as there's a good result coming out from its endeavors, people will support that foundation. The foundation is an established foundation. I don't think the GoFundMe is needed for that. For the public lawyer, the public lawyer is already under a foundation that has been functioning even before now. So I think let's just let the foundations keep doing their work. There are so many foundations, who were in the inquest, who have taken this upon themselves, who are working. So what we can just say is this: anybody know that foundation, if they are doing so well for Just for Mohbad, you can support the foundation. So just let them do their job. This is already a team that is inaugurated, that everybody has come to accept it. Let's give them a try. Let the team function, and every other foundations as well that is functioning in its own capacity, they are registered to the government. Let them do their due diligence. How about that? Go on, Susie.
Yeah, you actually answered my question to him. The foundation is not actually depending on Baba Mohbad's GoFundMe. Is an individual who come together to donate the money. The money that was being paid for the SAM is not GoFundMe money. It was an individual.
There is a foundation. Sorry, I said it, Susan. This foundation at that universe was existing before Just for Mohbad, right?
Yes.
And the foundation has money in its pocket. The foundation is created to reach the society. That's its primary duty. Okay? And part of, the foundation is only doing their job to reach the society. And then people who feel their impact, they will support the foundation. That one is automatic, unless maybe there's a different setup or a different team somewhere. But just let the foundation, function. The foundation, as long as they are doing well, the foundation will prosper. They will prosper. How about that?
Yeah. The foundation is not depending on Papa GoFundMe, but if we all can come together under the same umbrella, because they keep on kicking against the public lawyer.
Susie, are you part of the foundation? Are you part of the foundation?
No. How can I be a part of the foundation? I'm not.
Yeah, so let the foundation function.
Yes, I'm part of the foundation. Will speak for itself. I'm part of the people who, vote, because it was a vote for Ada to put down her foundation.
Do you want to address that, or do you want to help her, make that easy for because I think We're not on the same chapter. It's a foundation that has decided to help. The lawyers coming through that foundation on behalf of that foundation to help the society. I mean, or how does this work? I don't know.
Good morning, everyone. First thing first, I think discussing about collapsing funding, I think it's wrong on this platform. This is not the right place to talk about that. If you truly want to talk about GoFundMe. Number one, the GoFundMe
Yeah,
that
we
we know
support the
about.
GoFundMe. We now support it.
Now, just let me finish. This is not the platform to collapse any GoFundMe. Number one, Adawazobia Foundation representative is not here. Why are we talking about GoFundMe collapse? Number two, is Crunch Queen, is the Crunch Queen representing Baba? She's not. So if you have people that, I think such discussion like this,
I just look at chairman was here and we've round up with all of those things before you came.
You are not getting my point.
Okay.
If you want to talk about collapsing the GoFundMe, I don't think it's ideal. Because the GoFundMe of Baba has different objectives. They have a number of things on their artillery that they want to use the GoFundMe for, and it is set. So was supporting or financing the other foundation GoFundMe part of that artillery ab initio? The answer for me is no. So this is not the platform to talk about that. Now, I understand, just as I've been hearing, people were saying it's the same public that is doing the same thing. Square and fine. Now, if the public is going to support GoFundMe that was formed by the Muiwa and Baba Joseph Aloba all together, let them support it. Does other foundation have a GoFundMe now? No. There is no existing GoFundMe regarding it. But are they also trying to fund their project? Yes. What should happen is, if the public agree that they are all working for the same cause, let anyone that is interested in helping the other foundation GoFundMe reach out to them and see how they are set up, because they have their own setup, their own. So you cannot collapse two entities that have been existing separately, one before the other, together. Because for me, it doesn't make any rational sense. Now, what I believe that should be well discussed here is the acceptance that everybody go for the GoFundMe. And I believe everybody has also discussed, because I wasn't there, I believe everybody had, discussed regarding the accountability of this account. Now, for the other GoFundMe, I think we should leave it for them to find a way to raise the money for themselves. Part of the public might be reached out to, good. You understand? Don't let us mix things together, because at the end of the day, you are going to create conflict. And the conflict you will not be able to separate, because you have two entities handling this thing. That is what I'm going to say. Because at that foundation, that is the leader of that foundation, is not on this platform. You cannot shave a head behind her. We don't know how it is set up. So you can't be, talking about it. It is a laudable idea that everybody should come together. It's a laudable one. But let them stand differently. Let them stand differently. Let people support them. They are going for the same cause. But I believe supporting that of Baba, the elements are already specified. Do you want to go back and recreate it and add more to it because you want to accommodate another one? You understand what I'm trying to say? It's just for us to keep things simple and clear. That we eliminate ambiguity. As far as I'm concerned, that is just my thought.
Lady Harris, can we get other foundation so as to know her goal?
She will still be sleeping, but I think yes, she probably will be able to come to your live.
One of the evening, whenever she's ready, bring her up so we can hear from her own side.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Okay, thank you very much. And that's fine. Thank you, Queen, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, aristocrats. Thank you. Justice for Mohbad.
Lady Aries, Papariano, permit me to take my leave. I appreciate everyone. God bless you all. We will get justice for Mohbad, however long it takes. No retreat, no surrender. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Please, I beg to digress here. Okay, I'm not bothered with the GoFundMe and stuff. I think everything has been resolved. But let's come back to the drawing board regarding the purpose of why all these GoFundMes and stuff like that were created. That's to help us get prepared for this case. Please, the private autopsy or the toxicology report that we are meant to do for ourselves. It is no news that the government might, I'll just say it's a hypothesis, might try to botch that result. Let's not fool ourselves. You know, the possibility that the result might not be what we want to hear there's a high probable chance. So please, it's unfortunate Crunch Queen has left and Chairman and every other, okay, well, Lady Iris is there and other people are there. So please, what is the update with this private autopsy? Please, let's leave the Brekete thing now. What is the update with it? Are we waiting till when they come back? If, let's say, they read it next month, are we waiting to be fooled and just be there, okay, and then we start asking for another time for us to go do our own blah, blah, blah? What is the update? We really need to get our games on. Most of the things of this GoFundMe on either parties, I suppose, or say presume, is to tackle things like this. So please, what is the issue? Because I'm really panicking about them coming up with a botched result, and a lot of people's emotions are running high with this case. So we don't want them saying this boy died out of natural causes because they have waited that long. There's a sketchy truth to this point of, oh, they send the samples abroad and some other crap. You know, it's getting to 8 months now. So what if they come out and say he died of natural causes? What if they come up with some jargon that we don't want to hear? What is our game plan? What is the strategy? Those are the things we need to start discussing now. GoFundMe has been sorted, tick the box. The other guys who have been jailed, they're working on that, tick the box. Let's come back to the drawing board. Thank you.
What if we don't know how to draw? Not all of us can draw.
I have a lot.
It's you now.
Metaphorical term, silly.
You know what I'm going to say? That is a very way to go. But I think everybody needs to come to the same pedestal, number one. As for me, apologies, I came in between, but I'm only talking of what I spoke about, what I meant. Let me quickly talk about what hand raised, which is a fantastic way to go. What is the strategy going forward? You are raising money. Have they prioritized their wish list on that GoFundMe we're talking about? Which one is the priority? Is the GoFundMe taking care of both civil and criminal and media communication, etc.? If it is, if what that GoFundMe will be taking care of is more than what is on that wish bucket, we need to know. And they need to prioritize so that which one has the deadline. For example, I would say that the postmortem activities has the deadline, because we don't know if the next hearing they will read the government's postmortem report. If they read it, will there be extension, etc., etc.? Will it be limited? So that we are late already, but we need to be more strategic and cover the ground. This one is really very important.
The strategy from what
Papariano,
from Crunch Queen and Chairman, from their conversation, at this that they are hoping that the inquest
is it Crunching and Chairman? Yes.
Yeah, both of them, they were here. I mean, they did some apologies and were able to resolve some things, and then we forged ahead. So now, this is the strategy that I'm seeing. Their hope is that the case go longer, that inquest last longer, even maybe till September or maybe August, longer. she get, because according to her, she made mention of they are still hoping that the driver of that Prado Jeep is going to speak, the Russia is going to speak, the 100 persons that were in that house, they're going to invite some of them. And she was just mentioning different people that they are just going to see that those people speak in the inquest. And when you look at all these numbers, look at from December till now, this is the 4th month, almost 7 months, how many persons have speak? And you still even have more than you. Let me count them. Baba, Mama, DJ, Adura 4, Wumi 5, Fine Boy, and so spending that. I think that's 6. And you still have like more than 10 people to speak. The guy who announced Mubat's death and others and co. Kurame Hospital, they are still expecting of these guys to speak. So for good 7 months, only 6 or 7 persons have speak. So if we are still going to take 10 persons, it means the inquest, their prayer will be for the inquest to last until December. Sure you get? So these are things that I see coming, but I don't want to overstretch things with them. Since everybody is organized right now, I just want to give Chairman, Move Jojo Chairman, a benefit of doubt. His energy is good and is ready to give that service. And so we want to just give a try. We see these things coming, but sometimes it's just good to just turn a deaf ear and let people play. Let people play in their own way. Let's see. They may be more strategic than we are discussing here, but we will, at every point in time, we will be following up to whatever steps or whatever briefing they give to us. We'll be following up carefully. So we have opened the GoFundMe by payment. I paid in $200 there, and I encourage everybody to pay more than I pay. You will see Papariano there, okay? Make sure you pay more than I pay. If you pay less than I pay, I go lap you if you be girl. That's the punishment. I'm kidding.
Papariano, you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You see, on some fundamentals, I believe, just taking a cue from what Anne said, we will always have reason to deliberate and to have a clash. Why? Yeah. On this platform, we are more critical and more strategic. On every other platform they go, they are more rhetorical and emotional. And I'm not going to give you any other connotation. But this is what I expect. If we have leadership, thank God, ourselves and chairman, they are new. But the question for me is this: in their newness to a team, what is their hierarchy in the team? What they came to discuss with us, is it what the old team, the Egbe Afenifere and the legal team, is that what they've all agreed on? If that is what they have agreed on, they need to come and articulate it to us. If they are not able to articulate it, if they are basing it on promise note, we are still basking in the euphoria of the past, as far as I'm concerned. Because if we are not strategic, we are not going to get answers. We will still come back to that point where they will see some people as, their own too much. Because wọ́n ní kí ó lè ju ọwọ́ tí ọwọ́ ẹ̀nu ó ti sọnù, wọ́n ní kó sá ó ti sá. Now they want everybody that accosted them and demanded for accountability to say support the GoFundMe, support the GoFundMe. Now I see that everybody have supported them, but the same thing those people were asking for when they talk about the GoFundMe, have they been able to come out and show it to them? Because it must be give and take. People that are asking for GoFundMe never said they are against making funding. All they are saying is they want accountability and they want to see where they are going. So if they are not still coming with that, I'm not going to see us moving away from this, because we will just pretend as if everything is fine, which has always been. We will see that we will still come back to this in 1 week or 2 weeks again, because they have not articulated. Now, I am not blaming Chairman or Crunch Queen for that. What I'm blaming is this: if they want to come with anything to everybody, let the team, as they've identified themselves, let them come out with a uniform strategic document that will give us direction of what they want to do, that will tell us the priority of things, Now they can now tell us their expectation. Oh, we want the inquest to go forever. But the inquest can never go forever. It is timed. That inquest will be terminated. And they will not wait for anybody again. So we need to work within the tight line and ensure that the critical thing that we need for us to get justice before we go to the criminal courts are achieved. And these are just the pillars. If we don't get the pillars and shift the days forward again, it's like we are shifting the evil days ahead. We will come back again and be arguing over the same thing. And that is what is going to happen. So I will give it to them. Sorry, Anne. I will give it to them that they've reached out to people. People have come together. But they must come to the people with a concise, well-articulated action points so that everybody, we can then look at the timeline and we cannot achieve it together. We will be speaking the same voice. If tomorrow, I'm thinking of doing postmortem, that is the most critical here. If tomorrow they come and say it is not postmortem that is critical, then we are going to have clash. Because I'm going to voice out and say, hey, this is not what we agreed. The accountability we asked for every other account that I've done, have they done it? No. We are still hearing yes, say, yes, say. Now we are saying, let's go ahead with the funding, but when are they going to do those things? And have they also agreed for us to have a central platform where communication comes from? You see, these are the critical things, because at the end of the day, we will say we look into the critical aspect of this, not the peripheral. So if we that are looking into the critical continue to talk about the critical, and people that are talking about the peripheral that enjoy the sensationality, is going to be another clash. My thoughts anyway, but it's just my opinion. That is how I see things. Go ahead, Anne, please.
Okay, yeah, because are they saying? Are you so quite well? You have experience of the legal process in Nigeria, so. Are they saying that because if they make a prayer to the chief magistrate of that coroner inquest, wanting to extend it, she's going to extend it? That's number one question. Number two, I thought, I may be wrong here, that coroner inquests tend to close once the results have been read. True or false? Now, if that is the case, then your thoughts of saying we need to work with the timeline. Yeah, let's not work based on hopes. For me, the very important thing right now is, okay, we've gotten a pathologist and the private autopsy is being carried out. I keep saying, if you don't want to give us the information, that's not the problem. But just ensure that you have provided funds for that and that is being carried out. And that somehow we can be lucky to meet the timelines when that coroner inquest is going to sit up, or even if it's later, but at least it's something. Because it's quite a shame that this is at this time is when we're still at this stage of private autopsy and all of that. As I said, keep the bracketed thing out of it, please. Just keep it, just shove it there. Isoka, please, can you help me clarify? Thank you.
You see, according to the coroner rules, I think once the autopsy result is read and there is no contestation, within 5 working days, they will come with the final report and they will announce the day they are going to do the final, conclusion of the coroner inquest, and they will invite everybody and government will say their position and what they've done, that they will pass it to the DPP. That is all. Secondly, inquest cannot be open forever. It cannot. It will not happen. How many months is a normal inquest? It shouldn't be more than 6 months in the first place. But if there are complexity, like for example, let's take the case of Sylvester. The family did a private autopsy. They contested the one the government did. So they took time to sort it out, and they now say, let's do another independent third one. And everybody now agree on that independent. But it took time. But in this, if within all of us, we are having the guts that, what government is going to come with might not be what we are going to agree with. So, and to be safe, we ought to have an other option of postmortem result that can checkmate whatever they do. So if we don't have that, we'll just be stuck. And you've applied to the magistrate. The magistrate has the latitude to say, no, you are calling for 1,000 or 10 witnesses, and the woman will just say, no, I don't have time for 10. I only want 3. What are you going to do? You're not going to do anything. Because that is what she's going to do. She has ruled. You understand what I'm saying? Except you find something very critical, technically, that you could say this is the reason. So if you're not going to do, I don't like to work on hopes. I like to work on what I can see. But I still have hope. But those things I can see, let me plan for them. And plan for them that if my hope do not come true, at least with what I can see, I can achieve something credible. For me, that is just how I think. But probably because I'm a realist, but as it is. And I think even guiding on this thing, we need one of the legal team that understood what they have in the pipeline that they are working on, that understood the judicial process to come when they come together and talk this thing. So when they give us a strategic master plan, it is a robust plan that everybody will buy into. Contributing money is not the challenge. You can always rally people. In one day, they raise over 5 million for spending bail. It can be done. It can be done. There is nothing impossible. But the question is there a total plan to follow? Is there a plan B? Is there a plan D? Or we are hoping, oh, by God, God is going to help us. Well, it is what it is.
Please, let me just ask one more question so that I can go to bed, please. What happened this morning? I am worried. For me, this is my own thought. I am very, very worried. It's like when a politician go to a village, they campaign to people to get people to vote for them. That is what just happened this morning. That's for me. Because if the SAM is being paying 10 million for just inquest alone, and they have gone now to plead with Papariano, and Papariano has opened up the Gofundme line. Okay, we donate this $50,000, and the $50,000 is being paid, and they use it, exhaust it on coroner inquest alone. Then when we go to high court, are they going to still come back to ask to open another Gofundme, to hire another attorney to go to high court? So for me, I'm worried. Something is not adding up. We've just been tricked by good politicians to come and talk to us, because these are the things we need to look into. They hired this man for just inquest alone, 10 million, and other baggage, the list attached to it. So when they donate this money to them and they finish this money, what happened to the high court? That is the main case. How do we go from there?
Well,
Can somebody answer?
Susan, just let me talk top of my head. Your description is very funny. So you call us village square B. So politicians have gone. But
yes, no, I said that. No, sorry, that's not what I mean. I said that is what they came to play us this evening. I'm here. You are not here. That is what is going on my head right now.
You know what I'm going to say. Don't let us rule it out that after the 50,000, we might still people will still be asked to contribute more, because we don't even know how long this case is going to last. We are just on inquest. And where did the inquest start, Papariano? Is it around October or November? When did the inquest start? Papariano. Okay, who knows when the inquest actually started? October. So October, November, December, with 4 months, this is 7 months already on the inquest. And we are where we are. And from the team, they are saying they still want to bring about 10 people. What about the other groups? How many witnesses are they bringing to? Are they calling? Because they will also call for witnesses. So let's say those ones, they are not too overzealous. They will come with another 5 witnesses. And you add it to the 10 they want to get now. And when you take the 10, that is 15. So far, what is the timeline of treating one witness. Maybe they've done 6 now or 5. Let's check the timeline within 7 months. What we are more or less saying that we're going to have the inquest elapse into next year. I don't think that is ideal because government will come to a point and make some decision. But this is what I'm going to say. If they come with a strategic plan, they come with a well-written, articulated general plan, and everyone sees it. Papariano will be reminding us on his platform. Every other person will be reminding us on a platform, and we'll be looking at the milestone. And I think that is what they even have to do for Gofundme. You are going for 50,000. You are now on 10,000. Communicate it to people. We are now on 10,000. We have 4 more laps to go in 10,000 tranche. You know, that is how you motivate people to do it. So based on that strategic plan itself, they need to come out, because at the end of the day, it is the plan that matters, not the resources. If you have a solid plan, you will be glad that even when they spend 50,000 on part of those things, and we all saw it, there is accountability, we can all mobilize each other and contribute more. You understand what I'm saying? So that they don't let us rule out that they will come back for
You
more
are
money.
not here. You are not here initial stage. They lay down their plan. I'm not comfortable with their plan because their plan just involved on the inquest alone. Mind you, this inquest was shut down. Was shut down as for December last year. So what made them think that the judge or the court will permit them to bring the remaining 15 people or the remaining 10 people? So they laid down their plan. To be honest, I'm not comfortable with the plan.
But did you challenge it?
Susie,
did you have for clarity?
Please, let's not misinform people.
Please, can I say something?
I listened to them. I was on this platform when they started.
Me.
Hold on,
I'm not misformed anybody. I say me.
They never
Susie.
said the 10 million is for Corona alone, and there's nothing like that. Let's not.
I'm not saying they said. Every of their plan just involved on the inquest.
I just want to clear that part.
Every of their plan involved on inquest.
It's never mentioned that we are paying the barrister for 10 million only on Corona.
I talk on what I know. You have Lady Alice on top of you. She knows about what I'm talking about. She mentioned it here yesterday. The Sam is paying 10 million to attend the inquest, just the inquest. So what are we going to pay? It's not part of the plan they structure out for us this evening. It's not part of the plan, so I'm not misleading anybody.
Please?
Susan, sorry, Golden Seal. Let me just ask a quick question to Pet Care. Pet Care, from the plan they read out to you, what is the longevity of that plan? Does it cover the inquest and the criminal case? Pets.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Does it cover the inquest and the criminal case? The plan?
Yes, it does. It does.
Everything.
What I'm saying is this: the barrister, the 10 million is not for Corona. They never specify if it's for Corona alone or not. So that is the angle I'm clearing.
Okay.
So people don't. People will.
I am not.
Sorry,
Pet. I am not interested in that amount. What I said is the plan that was articulated to you today. Does it cover the inquest and the criminal courts?
It covers.
Okay, to you. Thank you very much. Susan, don't worry. Rest on your horse. We will all be alive to see what goes on.
I'm surprised Lady Alice Harris is not talking. She mentioned it here yesterday. So that's okay.
So in the course of time, we will know what it is. Please, go ahead.
Can I ask my question now, please? I need to speak.
Go ahead, Golden Seal. You own the floor now. You sorted what we were talking, Phil.
Yeah, Mr. Aristocrat.
Okay. Not me. I came late too. I don't have all the information.
No. It's a general question, sir. If you don't mind. Because I know you are intelligent, you can answer me this question.
Glory be to God. Oluwaseun.
I had two cases here where I'm living in the past. And when I consulted my lawyer, they will fill the case and they will tell me, Fausat, this is 90-10. You are on the 90% side and 10% for the other side. So in that case, my lawyer will go ahead with the case, and glory be to God, those two cases I won it. And my lawyer will now, my lawyer will now take her own money. My lawyer is a woman. She will now deduct her own money. In a nutshell, I am saying in Mohbad's case, they can sit down with the son, because I've made my request before bringing this to the floor. The lawyer can work for them. If truly he knows they can win the case, then after the case, they will use Mohbad's money to pay. Because he's going to win everything, including all Mohbad's assets. So when he finish the case, then they will be in agreement that this is how much this is my own percent out of everything I'm going to win for you, I'm going to get for you. Then when we finish the case, I will deduct my money. They will pay into his own account. That is what we do here. I'm not saying they should do that in Nigeria. I'm just telling you my own experience here. Because
I understand what you are saying.
I'm not even bringing it as suggestion. I'm just throwing it to the floor. Maybe it works in Nigeria. Don't misquote me, people, in the comment section. Please, just listen. I'm sorry. I'm begging you.
Don't be sorry.